it's Amy Scalia with cincychic, and I am here today to tell you about how to apply a 5-minute face. We're all super busy and we want to look great, but we don't always necessarily have the time to spend in front of the mirror making sure every eyelash is in its place and we're blushed and glossed just perfectly. So I have the perfect way to give you a 5-minute face. So just follow with me and be taking notes, and at the end I'll tell you about all of the different products that I use and the brushes and everything. So start your timers now, because now is when we start the 5-minute face. So first of all, I always recommend anything that you can do 2 in 1. So my product here is it's a product that's actually a powder foundation. What I did is I took a little bit of the foundation and I put it in the cap, and then you just swirl it around for a few seconds, and then you just brush it on. Make sure it goes everywhere, and make sure when you put it back on your face for the second application, you start in a different spot because it's got all that powder in that brush. So make sure you got it on good. So that's the first step. And then I always like to put on a little bronzer. So get out your bronzing brush, get the bronzer on, and again, work it into the brush, because the more that's in the brush, the more efficient it is. And what we're doing here is just blending it into the neck, and then wherever the sun would hit your face, you want to put your bronzer so it looks nice and just sun-kissed. So a little on your nose, a little on the apples of your cheek, and a little on the spots where the sun would be hitting your face. And then on top of the bronzer, I like to work in a little bit of the blush, and just on the apples of your cheek, and work it into the hairline here, just on top of that blush there. And then we move on to the eyes. So this little compact here is from Bare Essentials. I absolutely love it. It has all of the different colors that I would ever need, purples and greens and shimmers and blues. But what I'm going to do, just super basic, is I've got a great little brush here, and I'm going to put on a medium shade, and I put it across the whole lid. And then with just the tip of this brush, you put in the lighter color. So I use the medium for what I just did before, and then I use this lighter shade for just the tip of the brush. And you want to put it right at the brow line, just to give that brow a little oomph. So you use that tip, and you go like that, just to give it a little highlight. And then you want to take an angled brush. And what I mean by an angled brush is it looks like that. It's got a little bit of a tip on it. So right on the tip, you want to use a darker color. So I'm going to use black since I'm wearing black today. And you just want to put that on the corner of the crease in your eye and move that in. And just work that little tip in. And then kind of smooth. So you can already see the difference on how that really opens up my eyes. So we're just going to keep working that into the crease so it looks more and more natural. And do that to the other side. Okay, perfect. And now we move on to liner. So my ladies at Mitchell's told me that in a pinch, you just have to do the top. So we're going to do the edge, in, edge, in. And then this is where the 2 in 1 comes in really handy. This has a little buffer on the end. So we buff, 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 just to make sure that it's not such a harsh line. It's a little bit more natural. Then we give those eyelashes a little curl, and then finish it off with some mascara. And my girls at Mitchell's told me that even if you are in a pinch, you have to do the top and the bottom when you're doing mascara. So make sure you get both the top and the bottom lashes. And what you want to do is start at the base of the lashes and then kind of wiggle up to make sure that you got all of the mascara all around those lashes from top to bottom. So now the other eye. Almost done here. We're almost to the end of our 5 minutes. And then because we really played up the eyes here, you really only want to play up one feature. So we're just going to do a simple gloss. And you want to use a gloss without alcohol in it, because alcohol actually ends up drying out your lips. So this is actually a Mary Kay lip balm. And I love it because it actually keeps my lips nice and moist throughout the day, and it doesn't end up drying them out. 5-minute face right here, all done up and ready to go.